Hey guys, don't send your cards into Beckett or BGS until you watch this video for 2026. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, and subscribe, guys, as always, because this is exactly how I do it every single time, so you don't make mistakes. Let's get right into the video. I'm going to show you my materials, guys. This is all you're going to need. You're going to need a box right here. This is the card I'm going to switch over. And these are the ones I prefer to use, the tabs. And then we also have the Ultra Pros. Always defenders. Let's go. And if you're sending off, I always send 10 to 20 at a time. Here's my box, a bigger box for that. But if you just want to do one, because you got one valuable card, those are the only ones I send separately. If I have a card that's worth thousands of dollars, I'll send those separately to BGS. So I'm going to show you the different levels that I use. I love Beckett and BGS because you can see the subgrades. That's one of my favorite parts of it. Let's show you what I'm talking about right here. So first thing you got to do, so I got a couple things in submission right now that I'll unbox those when I get them back. I'm sure you guys would love to see what we got going on there. But go to Beckett and then you want to create an account on it. That is going to be on the top right here. So you want to, let's see, come over here. I'm logged in already. So log into your create an account, do the process. It takes like a couple minutes, it's nothing crazy. So once you've done that, then you're gonna come all the way over here to grading. Actually, let's do the online price guide first, and then we'll talk about the online price guide and what I pick and for different situations, because I want my expensive cards back fast. They have subscriptions to, maybe I'll look into this sometime, but you can get data on all the sports cards, baseball, TCG, all that. I think most of my stuff I can get for free online, so I'm not going to do that right now. And maybe I find value in it here in the future, and I'll just share it with you guys for free. So stay tuned, you don't want to miss that. Anything I'm subscribed to, I'll just let you guys use it. You can value your collection. I think, yeah, we need to go to grading. So let's do that. Let's do cards. And let's check the pricing. So here we are. This is what we're looking for. So I said I do 10 cards at a time. And what I mean by that is if the card is going to get graded $100, between $100 and $1,000, I will send those together. If it's worth $1,000 or even more than that, probably like cards that are worth $5,000 to $10,000. If they're graded a black label, has to be black label. There's two different standards here when it comes to BGS, and I will look at the BGS standards here in a second to see what we can get, because this is all inclusive, everything you need to know about BGS. Why it's my favorite. These are all going to turn into black labels right here. It's going to be so sick. But the ones that I send in bulk submission, $17.95 is what we're looking at, guys. That's what we want to do because it has these subgrades on it. Don't do the $14.95. Pay the upcharge for the subgrades so you know specifically what got wrong on the card. If it's centering, I usually never will reopen that to try to resubmit it. But if it is something else that I can see, if I can't see what's wrong with it, and they're saying, hey, this is wrong with it, then I may just leave it alone. This you'll get back in 75 business days. I think it's worth doing that. For the express cards, we did, I had the two charges. Maybe I should have done the 124 per card, but I had another Pikachu and the two Charizard SIRs that I did $75. The thing with this is, well, let's look at their standards and the mistakes me and my wife both made. And it's almost what we just didn't know when we were doing it. So, home of the black label. So for it to get a black label, if you have never heard of this before, they show you all the different subgrades they get. And this is why I love Beckett. Even though I know people are going to say in the comments, PSA owns Beckett, but it's still a different management group. So you have the edges. If that's a 10 and the surface, and well, let's see what they say about the surface. So the surface of the trading card refers to the front and back of the card. The surface should be free of stains, smudges, and scratches. Any surface damage, including manufacturer's prints, defects, or ink smears, result in a lower grade. And so if you haven't watched my grading video yet, definitely go check that out because I show you how to get rid of, I mean, the best that you can to get rid of scratches, smudges, fingerprints, all of that. So surfaces, you should always get a 10 on. The thing that we cannot control is the centering. So we first the alignment of the card within the borders. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's go back. Let's go over here. So centering refers to the alignment of the card within its borders. A card with perfect centering has even borders on all sides. If a card is off-centered, it affects the overall appearance of the card and lowers its grade. So I've sent in perfect cards before that were, because I'm a carpenter by trade, so I know how to measure, I know how to center things, and a centering tool helps, but I've sent things in and they've sent it back a 9.5, I'll break it and send it back, and they'll send it back a 10, so that's something we'll talk about. It's no one's perfect, guys, no one's perfect. Corners. This is pretty self-explanatory, but the corners of the trading card are one of the most critical factors in determining the card's grade. The card should be free of dings, creases, bends, or discolorations. That's why getting a microscope to look at all those dings is something that I did in the grading video as well. Edges of the card. Oops, let's go back. Let's click on it again. The edges of the card of the trading card, another factor that is considered in grading the edges should be crisp and free of fraying and chipping and dings. New cards usually, for the most part, are free of that stuff. What happens is when we're sticking it into these guys, we end up damaging it, and it's usually our fault. Or they take it out and they damage it, but I would always do the BECKETT subgrades. Here is what it looks like. Perfect, pristine. That's the what they go off of. So we have the pristine black label, pristine 10, the Gen Mint 9.5, and then all the way down to one is poor. But you can do auto gradings. I haven't done any auto gradings yet. We might get there someday. We might get there, but that's pretty cool. So that explains, if you didn't know about the standards of BECKETT, most people do, but if you don't, if you're newer, I mean, we all got to learn at some point. So that's that right there. And then the grading, let's see if we can submit something right here. Submit items for grading. Let's do cards, and they make it super, super simple. So we're going to do the 10 at a time, submit now. Boom. And they make it super simple. So let's say you want to do 3 cards at a time. The common mistake that people make, because once you click submit, you can't go back. And they charge you to send the card back. So they'll charge you $28, and I'll show you that here in a second. So let's just say I want to send these 3 cards into grading right here, which we did the other day. And it'll come back in 75 days. It's usually cheaper than that. So we're going to do first illustration. And then let's do Squirtle. Boom. Easy day. We got 1. That's it right there. They're automatically, I'm not going to put insurance on any of these cards because they're super cheap right now. Charmander, first illustration, and then just add your cards. Boom. That's all you got to do. And it will add both of these cards right there. And you need to select, I know we don't need to do any of that stuff. Boom, boom, boom. So this is automatically, they're going to charge you for, you can see where it's charging you right here. It's $35.90. And I will also put a link here for a promo for you guys as well. I think they have promos that you can get if I send you a link to save money on it. I'm not 100% sure, but definitely use my link. It helps me out for sure. And if it saves you guys money, I'm all about it. So, but definitely send your cards in if you want to. What did it say? Quantity. You got to do some quantity for insurance, so just do $1 on this. $1, who cares? Boom, 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 boom. Continue. The higher graded cards, you definitely want to. So you fill all of this out right here. Boom, 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 boom. And then standard. You want to do standard. Let me scoot back over here. Standard domestic, $28. Eventually, I will in person pick them up from Plano, Texas, and make it a road trip. I'll send like 100 cards to grading, and then go pick them up and do a tour of the facility. and then you click continue, and then you ship them off. It'll print off. It'll give you a label to print off. You can either take it to your post office, print it off. They also will give you a packaging label that you're gonna put in between your cards. So you print off the packaging label for your cards because they need to scan that bad boy into your cards right here. So usually I do this with gloves, but I'm gonna have to resubmit this card anyways because I need to clean it and inspect it before I even send it off. So you're gonna definitely clean this before you send these bad boys off. And don't put tabs on your cards, guys. I've heard a lot of people like say they put tabs on their cards. Don't do that. Buy these ones with tabs on them already. These are perfect for it. Stick it in here like that. 3 points of contact on the Ultra Pro right here. It had been a while since I sent cards into grading because I didn't have anything I really wanted to send. And so somebody was like making fun of my technique. And so like, it's been a while, guys. And these cards, these things suck sometimes to get in there. Just remember with these, if you hit the edges on there, the card just gets stuck. It should just be smooth like that. This way they can just like pull this bad boy out. And then these boxes are for shipping cards. I usually do, I do the bigger ones. But if you're just gonna do one at a time, these boxes are perfect for the one-off cards. Fold it down like that, bad boy. And then once this is in here, like so, always put this on it right here. My Ding Defenders. Gotta do it. These are actually from Whole Foods because I am a Whole Foods cashier right now. And we buy produce, and the produce that we get, they have these on there. They work perfectly. Dude, we save everything in this house. I'm not a hoarder, but I try to use everything. Oh, bubble wrap goes. If you ever wondered, bubble wrap, the bubbles go on the inside to protect the card. Boom, boom, boom. This should be perfect right there. If you're doing a one card submission, and then your pamphlet for where they scan the product goes, your invoice goes right in here. Boom. It'll fit perfectly. You tape up the sides. I got to print out home so I can print off my label. Boom. Submit it. You're done. Thanks for watching the videos, guys. If you want me to do PSA, TAG, there's a bunch of companies coming out of the woodwork. Let me know in the comments which one you want me to send them to. Maybe I'll send one card to all of them, see how they grade it. I would only I'll send the same card to all of them and maybe get it expedited and see what the card gets me. So yeah, stay tuned. Maybe I'll do that. But let me know all the cards you want me to send you to your specific grading company, and I'll do it, and we'll see what we get. But anyways, collect all the Pokemon, guys. Jesus loves you. Peace. I'm out.